This woman burned the meat black, then served this charred meat to the household maids to taste. However, this action triggered buried memories in one of the servants. 20 years ago, when she was still young, this woman had also grilled meat for her. But what was on that grill was actually the girl's beloved pet. Even more heartbreaking, the girl's father died right in front of her, unable to bear the shock of bankruptcy. The root of all this was this woman, who had once been their family's servant but eventually stole all their wealth and claimed it as her own. 20 years later, the girl returned with flames of revenge. She wanted this woman to experience firsthand the endless pain she had once inflicted. Learning that the woman had become the second wife of a wealthy man, she eventually disguised herself cleverly and infiltrated this mansion as a maid. However, this woman was extremely paranoid, constantly on guard against any maid who might threaten her marriage. Whenever her husband came home, she would be overly attentive. If her husband gave any maid a second glance, the woman would immediately give a harsh warning. Seeing all this, the girl probably knew there were secrets between this loving couple, so she began to set her plan in motion, deliberately dropping a piece of women's clothing in the hallway. When the woman discovered it, she immediately panicked, thinking someone was trying to steal her husband, not knowing this was exactly the trap the girl had set. The girl wanted to use this item to make the woman suspicious of her own husband. At a party one day, the woman deliberately burned the meat, then served it to the maids. The other maids were afraid and complied, but only the girl firmly refused to eat. The woman became very angry and ordered the other maids to force-feed the girl. Just then, the woman's husband came home and stopped this scene in time. He personally put a coat on the girl and carefully tended to her under the woman's watchful eye. Seeing this, the woman realized that controlling this girl easily would be no simple task. The next day when the girl was pouring wine, she accidentally spilled it on the woman's dress. Just as the woman went to change clothes, she gave the driver a look. The driver immediately understood and headed upstairs to the room. Little did they know, their subtle exchange had been spotted by the girl nearby. The girl then secretly followed them upstairs and photographed the woman and driver's affair. Then she told the master that the woman needed to see him and asked him to go upstairs. The girl did all this to make the woman taste what it's like to have her family destroyed.